Lucidity. Transform through your dreams.
Welcome to your second week in the Unlock Lucidity program, Realization 1. Today we'll be delving deep into the topic of awareness. Within our newfound daily lucid dreaming routine that consists of various techniques and meditational exercises, one of the most obvious states we can acquire is to bring more awareness to the present moment in our day, and most importantly, integrate a feeling of being aware of one's own awareness. This statement may sound a little strange at first, I know, but with daily lucidity practice, you'll be living this way of being effortlessly. Let's look into the area of awareness right now. Today, dreamers utilize a handy tool called a reality check, also known as state testing. And this can be performed multiple times throughout the day. Let me briefly explain what a reality check is for those of you that's never even heard of it before. Well, it's a certain action or used with a combination of reality checks in which you quickly perform a small exercise in the daytime to see whether you are dreaming or not. For instance, trying to push your finger through the palm of your hand, like so, whilst questioning to yourself, am I dreaming right now, would be an example of one of the many reality checks out there. Of course, if you were dreaming, you'd most certainly push your finger all the way through. This is because the physical laws are not the same in the dream world. And as you can probably guess by now, performing this reality check repeatedly throughout the day then will eventually bleed over into your dream state. And you'll act out the same reality check and question, where am I? Is this a dream? And in that moment, you'll be triggered into a lucid dream. Here's a short video of some of the best reality checks which I highly recommend.
Simply glance at the different characters, then briefly look away and return back to the characters for another look. If the letters or numbers have changed or look distorted in any way, then you are in a dream. Ask yourself, am I dreaming throughout? Look into a mirror and stare deep into your subconscious mind and ask yourself, am I dreaming? Really question this and be open to the possibility. Jump up and down and see if you float to the floor. If you do float like a feather, defying gravity as we know it, then you are in a dream. Try this a few times to make sure and question your reality. Ask yourself, am I dreaming? Then try to push your index finger through the palm of your hand. If your finger passes through all the way, then you know you are in a dream. Ask yourself, am I dreaming? Then pinch your nose and close your mouth. Now try to breathe. If you cannot breathe whilst pinching, then you know you are not dreaming. Ask yourself repeatedly throughout the day, am I dreaming? You may have this question simmer in the back of your mind throughout the entire day. Treat everything as if it were like a dream. In your activities, your sensations that you experience, and in your social gatherings. Let this very question be the very foundation of your focus in all you do, in every moment.
In the lucid dreaming community, there's a ton of reality checks that are available, but which one is right for you? My advice is there is never a reality check that you stay with that works every time. So I believe what I'm about to tell you, no matter what level of lucid dreaming skill you are currently at, this will highly benefit you and increase your chances in being triggered into a lucid dream experience. Instead of just acting out one of your reality checks in the day, you can combine it with using a hybrid of the all-day awareness method, or ADA. ADA is an all-day awareness one can adopt into their lifestyle all day. Sounds great, yeah, if it can be done. And if you're an enlightened master. I'm not saying that it's impossible. I'm just implying that we need to begin at the level we're at. And we must go step by step. Making a little progress every day, in my opinion, is far more rewarding than struggling to reach perfection all the time. I feel it's the small daily changes we make that create the biggest changes in our lives. I'm sure that there are those few people and advanced dream masters out there that can do the all-day awareness in every moment, I'm sure. But for most of us, When we are first entering the realm of lucidity, being frequently reminded to be more mindful in our awareness with an alarm clock, let's just say, will give us much more realistic results. Please remember, we're in the first phase of realization 1, the foundation. And here we are programming habitual techniques and implementing awareness strategies daily so that it sets deep inside our subconscious minds to then make us better dreamers for the future. Let me tell you in the next video how I do reality checks and the ADA method together.
To begin, first acquire an alarm clock that you can use when at home or on foot. A digital watch or mobile telephone can be useful. Set the alarm to chime every hour for maximum effect to help your subconscious mind get into a pattern easily. When you hear the chime, perform one of the reality checks shown previously, like pushing your finger through your palm and questioning, "Am I dreaming?" If you wish, you can also alternate back and forth between different reality checks to keep things varied and entertaining for your subconscious mind. Then, practice a brief 2-minute ADA moment of pure inner stillness and lock into your senses and turn all your attention towards complete surrender. With your eyes closed or open, ask yourself, what can you sense around you? You can sit quietly, or you can perform ADA whilst walking in a forest silently, carefully stepping onto the floor of damp moss and brown crunchy leaves. Become completely aware within every millisecond and with a still mind. The human body, as we know, is capable of sensing and perceiving the 4D reality from the 5 physical senses, which are most commonly known as
hearing, smelling, taste, sight. Let's see now. There's one more. Oh yeah, touch. There you are. All 5.
In fact, the human body has many more senses than just 5, and furthermore, we can home in on all of these senses during the times we practice the ADA method to bring about a heightened sensitivity to the moment. Other senses include hunger for when we are hungry, thirst for when we are thirsty, proprioception, the ability to sense where your body parts are relative to the other body parts. Tension sensors, the ability to sense muscle tension in the body. Thermoception, the ability to sense hot or cold. Nociception, the ability to sense pain. Not to be confused with touch, as this has its own independent, unique sensory system. Equilibrioception, the sense that allows you to keep your balance and sense body movement in terms of acceleration and directional changes. This sense also allows for perceiving gravity. And last but not least, time. Evidently, having a sense of time.